Hello, I'm Jake Schutz. Welcome to the Mount Greylock Recognition and Award Celebration for the 2019-2020 school year. Typically, this ceremony is held in person at the end of each school year. You'll notice we're a few months late. What feels like a whirlwind of events forced our decision to delay. Although the breeze seems to be picking up outside, we're on our way forward and want to recognize and applaud the past achievements of our students. Please join me.
The first group of awards are our academic department awards. Teachers in each department selected a student from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade to receive an award within their department.
In the English department, we teach our students to read and listen critically, to write and speak thoughtfully, and to understand that their unique voices are powerful tools that they can use to affect positive change in the world. The English Department Award recognizes students who exhibit strong work ethics, genuine curiosity, intellectual risk-taking, and who are positive and productive forces in class discussions. So congratulations to all our award winners, and you will be hearing the awards presented by your teacher from last year.
Congratulations to the 9th grade English Award recipient, Molly Sullivan. She's curious, engaged during class discussions, thoughtful in her analysis. Her writing is creative, but also insightful. She is also always willing to help others while being encouraging and kind. She was wonderful to have in class, and I miss her. So congratulations, Molly.
The Sophomore English Award is being awarded to two students this year. Both Rona Wang and Zoe Armet are receiving this award for their outstanding work in 10 Honors English. Rona is being recognized for her wonderful writing skills, her ongoing dedication to improvement as a writer, and the example she set for her friends and classmates throughout the year as someone who sought authentic feedback, was curious about all of the stories that we studied, and genuinely wanted to improve as an analytical thinker and writer. Zoe is receiving this award not only for being a great writer with a strong voice, but also for being someone who brought nuance and insight into almost every conversation we had as a class or in a small group or during directed study regarding the text that we were reading in 10 Honors English. She not only shared her own insightful ideas and analysis of the text we studied, but she included and invited her classmates to do the same. Congratulations.
The 11th grade award goes to Ruth Weaver. Ruth is a curious and perceptive reader, a graceful and insightful writer, and a quietly positive force in class discussions. Her creativity, her sense of humor, and her openness to new ideas make any classroom with Ruth in it a better place. Congratulations, Ruth.
I'm very pleased to be with you here to award the departmental awards for the Social Studies Department and recognize the good work being done by some of our most interested and also interesting students. The Grade 9 award is the Booker T. Washington Prize. Booker T. Washington was a pioneer, not in the covered wagon sense, but a pioneer not only in terms of science and in terms of education, but also in terms of race relations and civil rights in the United States in a time when that was not an easy thing to be in the early 20th century. Booker T. Washington was, above all, an educator and a lifelong learner, and in considering these attributes, the department chose Elena Kaplinger as this year's recipient of the 9th grade Booker T. Washington Departmental Award. In the 10th grade, our award is named after Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci was, even in his own time, a celebrated figure in not only the art world, but also in the world of science and engineering during the Renaissance, a period of great cultural and intellectual and political development in Western Europe. And in reflecting on Da Vinci, someone who is skilled in both the fine arts as well as in science and math, is the recipient of this year's award. The Leonardo da Vinci Prize goes to Christian Sullivan. The 11th grade Social Studies Award is named in honor of former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt was not only the wife of a president, but an accomplished woman and an accomplished public servant in her own right, who after her time in the White House went on to serve as one of America's first delegates to the United Nations, where she was instrumental in crafting the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and was known by the end of her life as the First Lady of the world. Eleanor Roosevelt, therefore, not only lived American history, but understood historical significance. And the same can be said of this year's Eleanor Roosevelt Award winner, who himself has distinguished himself over the years as a student with a growing sense of American and global history, someone whose writing has advanced to reflect his understanding of not only local events, but also how they fit into the larger historical narrative. And that student is Will Starenko.
The 9th grade Excellence in Math Award recognizes a student in grade 9 who has excelled in the mathematics curriculum. This year, the award was given to Clarissa Louie. Clarissa was always well prepared and on time with all of her assignments. She worked well with her classmates and was always up for a challenge. Congratulations, Clarissa.
The 10th grade Excellence in Math Award recognizes a student in grade 10 that has excelled in the mathematics curriculum. This year, the grade 10 award is presented to Will Broadwell. Will is a hard-working, focused student that is always actively engaged in classroom discussion and works collaboratively with his peers. Congratulations, Will.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of the great Carolyn Jones, who took BC Calculus with me as a sophomore and who exhausted all of the math offerings we have at our school, resulting in her taking math at Williams College. This happened because Carolyn works incredibly hard, because she's intellectually curious, and because, yes, it's true, she's wicked smart. And she approaches things in the classroom and outside the classroom with the same great attitude, effort, and enthusiasm. I know this because she's a Wall of Famer. That's a game face. You're most deserving. Congratulations, Carolyn. Good job.
Hi, my name is Dr. Burdick, and I am presenting the Science Awards this year. The 9th grade Science Award goes to Henrik Bingaman. Henrik has a wonderful aptitude and delightful interest in physics. He always contributes to the class dynamic. He does well in the lab, as well as with the conceptual problem-solving material. He has developed an ability to think like a scientist. Congratulations, Henrik. The 10th grade Science Award goes to Ryan Goss. Ryan has a good brain for science. He not only understands what happens in chemistry and biology, but he understands why. He is able to take principles to their logical conclusion and has a good understanding of the scientific method. Congratulations, Ryan. And the 11th grade Science Award goes to Olivia Winters. Olivia excelled in AP Biology last year, working hard on completing labs with her classmates, consistently getting high scores on tests and quizzes no matter which unit they were on, and putting herself out there to ask questions when something didn't make sense to her. What made her stand apart from the other talented juniors in the AP Biology class was that she continued her disciplined ways into the COVID closure period. Olivia showed up for all the Zoom meetings, staying past the required time to complete Kahoots, and joining in the optional Friday meetings to go over AP free response questions to prepare for the exam, missing only one due to a different AP exam. Her strength in science courses throughout her time at Greylock are recognized, and we believe she will continue to be a standout student her senior year and beyond. Congratulations, Olivia. And that's it for science.
Emma Gray is an excellent student. She consistently focuses on her work and enthusiastically participates in class activities and discussion. Jenna Hain is highly involved in the Latin program, both as a student and as an officer of the Junior Classical League. He is a serious student whose quiet enthusiasm for learning shines through. Gina Wang is a very focused student and steady force in the classroom. She is very helpful, participates often, and has great enthusiasm for learning.
Ella Smith has demonstrated great dedication, focus, and ability in Spanish this year. Her knack for comprehension, her keen ear for the language, and her eagerness to express herself clearly and effectively have been exemplary. Jillian Bump's Spanish language skills have expanded at a tremendous rate this academic year. Interested in the most challenging aspects of grammar and syntax, Jillian pushes herself in both written and spoken Spanish and demonstrates a great deal of natural linguistic talent. Priya D'Souza possesses both an uncannily accurate ear for language and a startlingly perceptive analytical mind. Unmatched in accuracy, no matter the grammatical level she attempts, Priya speaks and writes with a maturity and a fluidity that are beyond both her years and her level of study.
Hey guys, this is Coach Gill for the Wellness Department, and we're proud to announce our Wellness Awards for last year. And first is the 9th grade Physical Education Wellness Award, and this goes to Emma Galuli. Emma's a great addition to both PE and health classes. She has a great positive attitude and always gives her best, both in the gym and in the health classroom. Emma demonstrates integrity and respect, as well as great motivation, motivating herself and others to do their best as well. We can always count on Emma to lead by example. We appreciate the effort she puts forth every time. And the Wellness Department is honored to give this year's Freshman Wellness Award to you, Emma Galuli. This is our 10th grade Wellness Award winner. It goes to Jack Catalotti. Jack's a great addition to our PE classes. He brings great energy, great enthusiasm every day. He's always contributed in a positive way by being respectful and showing great sportsmanship in everything he does, both with his peers and with his teachers. He was eager to challenge himself and others, but maybe his best attribute was the ability to be encouraging, to motivate others, and to connect with his fellow classmates. So our 10th grade Wellness Award winner, Jack Catalotti. And now for our 11th grade Wellness Award winner. And for last year's 11th grade winner, we have Matt Sorrell. Matt really embodies our philosophies about wellness, which encompass mind and body. He not only gives 100% in class by challenging himself and embracing all his activities, but he works on his mental wellness as well. Yoga, journaling, meditation. He's really been a complete student in wellness. Physical and mental well-being are an important part of his everyday life, and we're honored to give this year's or last year's Wellness Award junior year to Matt Sorrell.
Hannah, for outstanding achievement for a 9th grader in the fine arts. Your work has influenced your peers and set the bar a lot higher. I love the enthusiasm you bring to your art classes. Lexi, your enthusiasm for creating art is contagious. Thank you for always putting that best foot forward in visual arts as well as the dancing you love so much. Hazel, for your outstanding effort, work ethic, and results in fine arts. Your growth has been steady over the past few years, and you have developed into a real portrait artist. Jenna demonstrated responsibility, reliability, and worked diligently to learn the music. She also provided several younger students support to do the same. Jenna was also a member of the cast of the musical and chorus. She served on the interview committee for the new music teacher, and her perspective and comments were very much appreciated. Ella plays tenor saxophone in the high school band. She is polite without fail, and she is a good friend to all of the music students. Ava had a very busy musical year, first playing clarinet in the concert band and playing in the pit orchestra for the musical. She is easy to work with and is a great member of the musical class. Cal is an outstanding trombone player, likely due to many hours of practice. He may be soft-spoken, but he plays the trombone with a great big voice. Gymnast did a great job in personal finance. He was engaged, he was a great role model, and helpful to the others in his class. He took on a difficult subject for his final project and did a great job on it. Christy always goes beyond the assignment in photography. She is creative and has a wonderful perspective.
Hey everybody, it's Mr. Shibar, your assistant principal. What I'm going to present today are our 3 administrative awards. So the first award goes to somebody whose teachers have described them as an all-around nice person. They say they've risen to the challenge of the high school curriculum through hard work and perseverance, while always keeping a positive attitude. And that's why our Rise to the Challenge of High School award goes to Seth Lilly. The next award goes to somebody who has demonstrated motivation, tenacity, independence, and dedication towards schoolwork and the Mount Greylock community. By applying these qualities, she has earned good grades across the board. And that's why our Ready, Willing, and Able award goes to Lauren Voorhees. Our third award here goes to somebody who has strived for excellence in all areas of her academic life. Last year, it really came together for her. She has demonstrated a growth mindset and a lot of grit in all aspects of her 11th grade year. And that's why our Commitment to Excellence award goes to McKenna Bowling.
Mount Greylock has a strong co-curricular program with incredibly active student participants. Last year, even without an entire spring season of athletics and the spring drama performance, Mount Greylock still had 70% of our students participate in a co-curricular activity after the completion of the school day. Many students were in a school performance, many on an athletic team. Some write for the school newspaper or yearbook. Some are involved in student government. And many of the Mount Greylock students are involved in multiple activities all year round. The next few awards are presented to students for excellence in after-school programming. Good evening. I'm Lindsay Von Holtz, and I am the Director of Athletics and Co-Curricular Activities here at Mount Greylock. Many students have already been honored this evening for their achievements as musicians and artists during the school day, and Mr. Welch will soon be presenting awards to those involved in the performing arts after school. I have the honor of presenting the athletic awards this evening. To give you some background on how difficult this process is, last year, even without our most popular season, 266 students from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade participated in an athletic program. 77 of them participated in more than one program. Each coach is involved in the selection process, and it is never an easy decision. To experience the success these athletes do in the athletic arena while still maintaining award-winning GPA is pretty incredible. As I mentioned, many students have been honored for their academic achievements last year, but we have 6 students being honored for their athletic excellence. The Athletic Excellence Award is given to 2 students in each grade level that demonstrate excellence on the athletic field, court, or course during the school year. These students should be coachable, well-rounded athletes, excelling in various sports by being varsity contributors. Award recipients should stand out on each of their respective teams through their athletic accomplishments. They should demonstrate good sportsmanship towards teammates and opponents throughout each season. Award recipients must remain in good standing with all Mount Greylock and MIA athletic regulations, as well as those on their specific team. The 9th grade recipients are Chase Doyle and Molly Sullivan. Chase was a member of the varsity basketball team and planned to play baseball. Coach Sissel says that Chase stepped up last year as a freshman on the varsity basketball team. It was nice to see his growth and maturity as the season progressed. He is a hardworking, team-centered student-athlete. While Coach Messina says, Chase is a talented athlete who has already demonstrated that he has the ability and drive to be a very successful baseball player. Chase has the athletic ability and the coachability to become one of the area's best high school baseball players. Molly was a member of the varsity soccer team and a swing player in the varsity basketball program. Coach Jacoby says that although only a freshman, Molly was such a positive team leader for our girls basketball team. She gave everything she has in every game, but even more importantly in every practice as well. She would stay after practice and work on her game, and she was such a valuable part of our team last year. Coach Ostheimer says that Molly is an amazing leader on the soccer team. She is both supportive and encouraging to her teammates and passionate about the game. Congratulations, Molly and Chase. The 10th grade recipients are Catherine Swan and Derek Paris. Catherine Swan is a member of the cross-country running, Nordic ski, and track and field teams. Coach Green says that last year, Kate was ranked in the top 250 runners in the nation. While Kate wins every league race by a considerable margin, she does so with humility and modesty. Her success comes due to her commitment to excellence and willingness to put in the work. Kate practices each day with intensity and intentionality, but also with a big smile on her face. She sets a positive example that makes others want to work just as hard and to enjoy running just as much as she does. Derek Paris is a member and leader of the varsity basketball and baseball programs at Mount Greylock. According to Coach Messina, Derek is developing into one of the best baseball players in the entire state. Derek has been a regular in the varsity starting lineup beginning in the 8th grade and has only continued to improve. Derek's efforts and talents will certainly lead him into what Coach believes will be a successful career at the college level and perhaps beyond. Coach Sissel says that Derek had an exceptional season in basketball. He scored 42 points in a varsity game as a freshman, which is possibly a school record, and was an All-Berkshire player last year as a sophomore. He is a leader on and off the court and was selected captain for next season's team. Congratulations to Derek and Kate. The 11th grade recipients are Jacqueline Wells and Cole McDermott. Jackie Wells is a member and leader of the cross-country running, Nordic skiing, and track and field teams. According to Coach Green, Jackie is an outstanding three-sport athlete. Her running and Nordic ski exploits have been filled with hardware as she amassed numerous All-Berkshire, All-Western Mass, and All-State titles. Jackie led her cross-country running and Nordic ski teams to back-to-back state championship titles in her sophomore year, a truly rare feat. However, Jackie's contributions to her teams extend far beyond her results as she shares daily her incredible commitment, work ethic, positivity, leadership, and sportsmanship. Cole McDermott is a member of the varsity soccer and Nordic ski programs. According to Coach Green, through sheer self-determination and drive, Cole has distinguished himself as one of the top Nordic skiers in the state. Cole's victories are complemented by his humbleness as he often deflects his own personal achievements toward the overall good of the team. Cole attentively mentors and encourages younger students to improve their ski skills and helps foster a team culture that embraces fun, inclusivity, hard work, and excellence. Cole has a wonderfully adventurous and playful spirit, which translates to pure joy while outdoors on the snow. This spirit is infectious and lifts up those around him. Congratulations to Cole and Jackie.
I'm also pleased to be here with you to give out this year's Theater Awards. It's always seemed a little miraculous to me that Mount Greylock doesn't have a theater department per se, but we've always been lucky to have a lot of theater kids who love not only the musical, which I direct, but seemingly all aspects and genres of theater. And the three people who we're here to honor definitely exhibit those attributes. In the 9th grade, the young man who is getting this award seems to just love all things theater and drama, and is a leader in the ensemble, as well as a good cast mate, good support to his fellow cast members, and that is Sam Tucker Smith. Congratulations. In the 10th grade, a student who has exhibited an interest in participation both in the school musical, but also in Shakespeare, which some people might think is very different one from the other, but he's found a passion in both, and that is Jonah Hayne. In the theater, it might be said that certain people need no introduction, even though they almost always get them. This young woman has introduced herself to the Mount Greylock community through not only her effervescence on stage, but also the dedication, the selflessness, and the leadership that she brings to the ensembles every year. And that is Ruth Weaver. Congratulations.
The second set of athletic awards are the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association Pillar Awards. These awards represent 4 of the MIAA educational focuses: community service, wellness, sportsmanship, and leadership. The awards are presented to students who are known for demonstrating that specific pillar, as well as the students' outstanding contributions to the school community. When I first sat down to review the results from the coaches for the MIA Pillar Awards, I was amazed to see the same students receiving a majority of the votes in multiple categories for these awards. The 5 students selected immediately rose to the top overall, and votes received on the last day only determined which specific honor each of these recipients would receive. The first MIA Pillar Award is the Wellness Award. Students are chosen for leading their peers and making healthy life choices. The 2019-20 recipient is Henry Art. Henry is a member of the Unified Basketball, Winter Basketball, and Baseball programs at Mount Greylock. Coach Barrett states that Henry is the true definition of a role model. By making healthy choices for himself, he sets an example that empowers others to do the same. As a partner on the Unified Basketball team, Henry has consistently gone out of his way to develop meaningful friendships and make sure everyone is supported and included. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of an award that recognizes positive life choices. Congratulations, Henry Art. The Community Service Award is given to a student who is known for giving back to the school during the school year. The 2019-20 recipient is Annabelle Art. Annie is a member of the cross-country running team, the basketball team, and traditionally the lacrosse team. Coach Jacoby states that Annie has been a part of our basketball team the last 2 years, and we are so lucky to have her in our program. She is a hard worker who earns the respect of her teammates, and she always leaves everything she has to give on the floor. After every practice, she comes up to the coaches, thanking us for helping her at practice, and she is such a positive member of the Mount Greylock community who is leader on and off the basketball court. Coach Green says that Annie gives 100% effort to everything she does, which makes her an outstanding athlete, activist, and community member. I am continually amazed how Annie manages to achieve such a high level academically while simultaneously juggling sports, multiple extracurricular activities, and volunteer work. The best part about this is that Annie's motivation for doing these things comes from an inner selflessness and compassion, which is absolutely genuine. We have 2 recipients for the Sportsmanship Award. These students were chosen for demonstrating respect towards opponents, teammates, coaches, and officials. The two recipients are Lainey Gill and Emma Galuli. Emma Galuli was a member of the basketball and track teams and was also manager for girls soccer last fall. Coach Jacoby says that Emma worked extremely hard in the off-season to improve her game and earn a starting spot on our girls varsity basketball team. One thing Emma did not have to work on was her sportsmanship. She plays hard, but the respect she shows towards her teammates, her opponents, and the referees during competition is top-notch, and having a player with both talent and sportsmanship is a special thing to have when coaching a high school team. Lainey Gill was a member of the varsity volleyball, varsity Nordic, and typically the varsity track team. Coach Geyer says that Lainey was a freshman last season who exemplified leadership by example to the point that she came across to everyone as if she were an upperclassman. Lainey's sportsmanship, effort in practice, and in matches also resulted in her making the All-Berkshire team. This year, during our Fall 1 practices, Lainey has continued to be a leader by example and a supportive teammate who helps create the unity required for success in volleyball. Congratulations, Emma Galuli and Lainey Gill. The final award is the Leadership Award. This award is presented to the student athlete who utilizes the power of positive influence as a role model within their teams and the school community. The 2019-2020 recipient is Delaney Babcock. Delaney Babcock is a member and leader of the varsity soccer, varsity basketball, and varsity lacrosse programs here at Mount Greylock. According to Coach Ostheimer, Delaney has been a huge part of our varsity soccer team since her 9th grade year. Delaney is the quintessential leader. She leads both through modeling hard work and teamwork, and she inspires her teammates through her words and actions to be their best. No wonder she is a 3-sport captain. While Coach Jacoby states, Delaney has been a team player who communicates well with her coach and the players and does whatever necessary to help the team out since her first year. Delaney is the ultimate competitor who leads by example and played a major role in leading our team to a 5-game winning streak, getting us into the tournament last year. Having someone like Delaney in your program, you know you have a person who will always put the team first and will help with any issues that might arise during the season. And this is a great thing to have as a coach. Congratulations, Delaney. You cannot help someone get up a hill without getting closer to the top yourself. We make a living by what we do, but we make a life by what we give. These are just 2 of the quotes up on my wall here in my office that relate to the next award. One of my tasks here at the school is to collect tracking forms for volunteer hours. Traditionally, these are provided to me in the spring, so I definitely still have a few trickling in. Even with a shortened school year and a waiver of community hour requirements for various associations, there were still 2,000 hours recorded by Mount Greylock students last year. This does not count the requirements for the 9th graders. This does not count the requirements for National Honor Society, and it does not count the countless hours I know some of our students spend helping in the community that never make it to these tracking sheets. We have 3 volunteer awards to present this evening. These students have performed above and beyond what is expected. They've spent numerous hours in the community and helping others. The 9th grade recipient was Seamus Barnes. Seamus spent time on many weekends working with Promoting Acceptance and Learning Through Sports program and came into the school before any of his classmates for hours of building tours for students new to Mount Greylock. Congratulations and thank you, Seamus. The 10th grade recipient is Anna Skolimer. Anna participated in an Ecuador and Galapagos field study program doing infrastructure work, mural painting, and various community engagement projects. Congratulations and thank you, Anna. The 11th grade recipient was John Scavlin. John spent time providing new student tours, preparing middle school group sessions, and volunteering in the community through the Williamstown Youth Center for many hours last year. Congratulations and thank you, John.
Hello, my name is Mary McDonald. I have the privilege of presenting the Junior Book Awards this year, and it's an honor to do that, and then it gives me an opportunity to reconnect with the juniors who are the recipients, many of whom I've known since they first entered Mount Greylock back when they were in middle school. The awards that are presented are funded by the alumni associations of various colleges and universities, and they're designed to recognize the academic achievements of students, and in some cases the leadership or the community service that the students have achieved. Our first award is the Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award for juniors. This is presented by the University of Rochester, and it comes in the form of a medal that is given to a member of the junior class with the best academic record in science. This year's recipient is Victoria Melkonian. The next award is the Clarkson University High School Leadership Award. This is an award that's given to a member of the junior class who demonstrates outstanding leadership qualities, has positively influenced both the high school and the greater community, and has a proven academic record. Alex Wilson is this year's recipient. The Cornell Club of the Berkshires has a sweatshirt program for outstanding juniors, where they present a sweatshirt to a junior who has exhibited academic excellence, is in the top 10% of their class, and who's contributed positively to the greater community. Oscar Lowe is this year's recipient. The Dartmouth Alumni Club Book Award is presented to a member of the junior class of Mount Greylock with high academic standing, a strong character, and is someone who's made a positive impact on the school community. This year's recipient is Finn Ellingwood. Our next award is the Elmira College Key Award. This is presented to a junior with strong academic achievement who's demonstrated outstanding school and community leadership. This year's award goes to Brianna Dowling. The George Washington University Book Award recognizes high school juniors who embody the George Washington drive and spirit, specifically with their academic excellence, their leadership outside of the classroom, their diversity of thought, and their ability to put knowledge into action. This year's recipient is Charles McWeeny. Our next award is the LaSalle College Book Award, and it's designed to honor a student who embodies the LaSalle motto, ignorant of defeat, repulse nescia. The recipient consistently pursues the greatest version of themselves. They never quit and possess willingness to face a challenge head-on. Will McDonough is this year's recipient. Our next award is the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts Book Award. The MCLA award is presented to an outstanding high school junior who exemplifies academic achievement, displays leadership qualities, and has a strong commitment to the community of Berkshire County. Isabel Leonard is this year's recipient. The Rensselaer Alumni Association Medal is presented to a member of the junior class who has an excellent record in science and mathematics and who shows an active interest in continuing his or her study in those fields. Michael Faulkner is this year's medal recipient. The University of Rochester Xerox Award for Innovation in Information Technology is presented to an outstanding junior who demonstrates achievement in the pursuit of innovative approaches and has an appreciation for the possibilities of technology. This year's recipient is Gina Wang. The St. Anselm College Book Award is presented to an outstanding junior who demonstrates concern for others, has a responsible attitude, and shows leadership, in addition to having a strong academic record. This year's award goes to Saul Sutter. Our next award is the St. Lawrence University Book Award, which is presented to a junior who has displayed a significant commitment to the school and the wider community through service-oriented activities. This year's award goes to Charlotte Sanford. The St. Michael's College Book Award for Scholarship and Services seeks to recognize students who exhibit the characteristics of an ideal St. Michael's student based on high achievement in academics and a sustained and sincere commitment to community service activities. This year's award is presented to two students, Laura Dupuy and John Scavlem. The Smith College Book Award is presented to an outstanding junior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who graduated from Smith College. This year's Smith Book Award is presented to Delaney Babcock. The Sage Scholarship Nomination Award is presented to an outstanding junior who embodies the Russell Sage College motto of to be, to know, to do, through their achievements and involvement, and in doing so, brings well-earned recognition to the learning community here at Mount Greylock. This year's recipient of the Sage Scholarship nomination is Alyssa Phelps. The Williams College Book Award is presented to an outstanding member of the junior class at Mount Greylock who's demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's award is presented to Jacqueline Wells. The Williams College Sigma Chi Club High School Science Award is a recognition given to a member of the junior class who demonstrates a high level of interest and ability for doing independent scientific research. This year's award is presented to Olivia Winters.
The Greylock Way can be described as both our mantra and motto. Often standing in place of a mission statement, the Greylock Way sums up our social foundation. It provides clear guidance of our intentions and expectations as individuals, as a family, a social group, a learning organization, and even as a broader school community. Found on our letterhead and on our website, you'll see the Greylock Way followed by 3 defining characteristics: responsibility, perseverance, and integrity. Before school started, I asked families and staff to think about those words at the bottom of all our documents. I proposed that they would be the source of our success in the face of reopening school, battling a pandemic, growing as a school community, and teaching and learning as a family. I'll tell you what they mean to me. Integrity. Having the courage to be honest to yourself and others. Speaking up for the truth when you see it being manipulated, and attempting and admitting fault when undoubtedly you recognize your own. Responsibility. To understand expectations of yourself and then take ownership of our actions, both desirable and undesirable. Perseverance. To keep going, especially when it's hard. To reflect and assess, but not giving up on something you know is right. So what do they mean to you? To find the ability to move forward, we don't need to search for a new program, subscribe to some other standards, mimic what others do, or buy off on some quick fix. We only have to reflect on our existing foundation. its sound. With that said, it's a privilege to announce the 2019-2020 Greylock Way recipients. The 9th grade Greylock Way Awards go to Molly Sullivan, Lainey Gill, Annabelle Art, Emma Galuli, and Christy Reck. The 10th grade Greylock Way Award recipients are Jack Catalati, Josephine Deshane, Troy McCulloch, Mackenzie Sheehy, Catherine Swan, Anthony Welch, and Melina Woodbury. The 11th grade recipients of the Greylock Way Awards include Delaney Babcock, Matt Sorrell, Mia Van Derzen, Gina Wang, Ruth Weaver, and Jackie Wells.
Mount Greylock Regional School puts great value on the characteristics that a student needs to demonstrate to achieve academically. Curiosity, enthusiasm, perseverance are among those characteristics that are demonstrated by the students who are awarded with the Top Scholar designee. These students have achieved academically within their grades at the very highest echelon. My name is Mary McDonald, and I have the honor of announcing the students who are the recipients of the Top Scholar Award for their grade. In 9th grade, our top scholars are Annabelle Art, Emma Matthews, Beatrice Padroni, Sam Tucker Smith, and Alyssa Wong. In 10th grade, our top scholars are Livia Morales, Christian Rye, Emma Sandstrom, Mackenzie Sheehy, and Catherine Swan. In 11th grade, our top scholars include Michael Faulkner, Oscar Lowe, Charlie McWeeny, Victoria Melkonian, and Jackie Wells.
Congratulations, award recipients. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for spending this time with us. In closing, I'd like to recognize that the impressive success of our students is a testament to the hard work of our families and staff. Thank you for everything.